I guess where's the name? The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD is the game. Last episode, what did we do? We did side quest stuff. We went to Outset Island. We got the Hurricane Spin, which is, I don't think I ever named it, but yeah, that's what it's called. We got the Hurricane Spin, and we also got a piece of heart by carrying the pig to the other side of the island and having him dig things up for us. And we also went to Shark Island and got 200 rupees, and that's about it. And in this one, we're going to be getting back to the main quest of the game by coming here to one of the places that the King Red Lions is marked on our map. You might remember he said a few episodes ago that we need to enter the temples from the mountaintops, which are now the islands on the sea. This is one of those mountaintops, because that's what he marked. So, Headstone Island, we've been here before, but we haven't really spent a whole lot of time here. Some little crabs here. So the island's not completely deserted, and some seagulls as well. Yeah, I like the design of the crabs, by the way. I don't think I've ever, kind of admired them in this game, but they're really pretty. I like the teal and the purple. It's an unusual combination. So if you approach this big rock over here, previously the King Red Lions would have told you, if you came here before you got the power bracelets, you can't do it. Well, now we can. We can pick up the giant rock that has been standing in our way with the most angry of faces, and we can finally enter. That looks familiar. Well, let's get out the Wind Waker and play the song. And we have learned the Earth God's lyric. O great hero, chosen by the Master Sword. My name is Larudo. I am a Zora sage. For an age, I offered my prayers here in the Earth Temple, praying that the power to repel evil would ever remain within the Master Sword. And yet, unfortunately, due to Ganondorf's evil designs, the Master Sword you hold has lost this power. After his defeat at the hands of the Hero of Time, Ganondorf was sealed away, but not for all time. He was revived, and he returned to Hyrule in a red wrath. He attacked this temple and stole my soul, knowing that he had to remove the power contained in that enchanted blade. In order to return the power to repel evil to your sword, you must find another to take my stead in this temple and ask the gods for their assistance. You must find the one who carries my bloodline, the one who holds this sacred instrument. Nothing can stop the flow of time or the passing of generations, but the fate carried within my bloodline endures the ravages of all the years. It survives. The song you just conducted is one that will open the eyes of the new sage and awaken within the sage the melody that will carry our prayers to the gods. The door that blocks your way will only open when the sage plays that song. May the winds of fortune blow with you. Interesting. Okay, so we met the ancient sage, Larudo, who previously prayed to this temple, essentially protecting the power of the Master Sword, but Ganondorf killed her because he knew that unless he didn't, the Master Sword would remain powerful and would be able to put him back in his place. Yeah, so that was the spirit of the murdered sage that we were speaking to. And the first Zora that we've seen in this game, you might have been wondering, where the Zora were all the other species that were in previous Zelda games, like the Gorons. Well, we met the Gorons, they're just merchants. But yeah, that was Zora that we just saw. Pretty wild. Well, so we need to find the person who carries that instrument, who is in her bloodline. Who would that be? Well, we don't know any other Zora around here. I mean, that's the first Zora we've ever seen. And in fact, a Link that probably looked like some strange, alien creature. But she's right. The person who carries her bloodline is alive and is here, and we need to go grab them. In an unlikely place. Dragon Roost Island. So let's warp on over there. And let us go and find the person who is going to play that song and unlock that door over there. By, I guess, fulfilling their role as the descendant of Larudo. Now, I want to kind of get talking about, you know, why this person is the descendant, or rather, kind of get into I guess, the lore of Zelda here. I really wanted to kind of discuss it, but I probably shouldn't, because I think I would spoil things that haven't completely been confirmed yet, so I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut for a little while. I will say that I'm happy to be back here on Dragon Roost to hear this music. It's always a pleasure. But if you're around here, you'll hear someone playing a harp. And we are looking for someone who carries that same instrument. Well, let's follow the sound of the harp. It sounded like it was coming from up above, if I'm not mistaken. In fact, it sounds like I need to go exactly through this room. I'm just kidding. Okay, let's talk to you. Ah, Link. I hoped I would get the chance to thank you in person. Medley told me everything. I'm extremely grateful for all that you have done. It seems that you have helped my son Kamali find his courage as well. You have done so much for us. I thank you. By the way, are you using our post boxes? Well, as you might know, since you left the island, all letters and packages addressed to you have been delivered to whatever post box was nearest to you. Yeah, how do you know where I am all the time? Of course, the system is not perfect. You tend to move around a lot, so be sure to check any moving post boxes you find in your travels. Do not forget. Yeah, I guess most people don't move around as often as we do. Well, let's come on this way. Or wait, oh no, I totally went the wrong direction. Or wait, yeah, I did. But it is cool to be back here again, though, to look over all this. Nice, yeah, a lot more peaceful than when we first got here. So I believe the room that we need to enter in is over here. Is that correct? Okay, yeah, here we are. We haven't been up here before. Let's talk to this guy over here. Oh, we know you. We spoke to you over on Windfall. We're holding a traditional Birdman contest on the little island over there. Why don't you give it a try? Maybe I'll go ahead and take a break myself. It's so oh, I was about to say it's so cool to see the Rito fly, because I thought that was a Rito flying over there for a second. My bad. Oh yeah, let's look over there. So let's get out our telescope. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, there is a little thing over there. There's a Kargarok as well. Let's see, could we fly over there from this point? Huh. I honestly can't remember. Let's go check that out. Because I don't think there's any sort of like collectible or item attached to this at all. Unless it has to do with the gallery, in which case that wouldn't surprise me if I didn't know it. Probably should have made the wind direction east. That might have been a little bit better. Okay, this is probably a total waste of time, and it's not what I set out here to do today, but I really want to go see what's over there. Yep. Kargarok, don't you dare hit me out of the sky. Come on, don't do it. Okay, what's over here? I forget what's over here. Huh. That way. Okay. Oh, and the Kargarok's over there on the right side of the screen. Lovely. Just bring up my shield as soon as the cutscene ends. Oh. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I don't remember what this is at all. And that's really weird, because normally, you know, I kind of know these sort of things. See if I can shoot that Kargarok. I know it's kind of far away. Oh, just barely made it. Oh, hello, please don't hit me off this thing. I would be so sad if you did. Just another direction? Okay. Huh. It's so wild that I don't remember what this is. I mean, I have like the faint memory of doing this though, once. But not since. Okay. Yeah, oh yeah, there's a cave back here. Okay. And this just contains rupees, I'm sure. Okay, 100 rupees. Cool, I suppose. And what's over here? A block that we can pull out? Or that we can push in? Okay. Okay. Alright, so we did that. There you go. There's a little windfall secret. I mean, windfall. Why do I keep wanting to call every single island windfall? There's a little Dragbeer secret if you didn't know it. Huh. Okay, yeah, so 100 rupees, I guess that's kind of nice. Okay, so we're back up here. Yeah, it's cool to look at these things and just like imagine like a Rito like, I guess like sprinting off and then jumping off the ledge and then opening up its wings. Like, that just seems so cool to me, you know? Yeah, I just like the, I guess the design of this place. It's really cool. You can hear that song coming from up on that cliff, can't you? Such a beautiful toad. Medley's really gotten good. Oh, so Medley is playing an instrument, is that right? That might be who we're looking for. She's playing the harp, it sounds like. All right, well, let's swing on over. And we haven't seen her in quite some time, since, I guess we, you know, cured Valu's butt problems. Hello, Medley. Oh, Link, you're okay. You know, Prince Kamali's been asking me all about your adventures, Link. I can rest easy now that I've seen you safe and sound with my own eyes. Prince Kamali's turned into a fine young adult, hasn't he? Recently, he's begun doing things on his own without my guidance. Every conversation still ends up centered on you, though, Link. Watching Prince Kamali grows up fills me with pride, but it makes me a little sad as well. I wonder if this is how a mother feels. Oh, but just listen to me go on. How weird I must sound. Hee. Well, I'd better continue practicing so that I can be useful around here too. Performing music like this is an important duty of an attendant. So she's just practicing for the sake of, I guess, pleasing Valu? I don't know. He's still up there just kind of doing his own little Valu thing. He seems just fine. I'd kind of like to send a... You know, I think I might. I kind of want to send a seagull up there and just see how he's doing. Oh, it's so pretty to look at the big blue open sea. Like this. Oh, it's so nice. You know, I wonder, can I even fly all the way up? I can't. Oh, that's so disappointing. I really wanted to fly up at the very top and like fly around Valu as a seagull. Ah, that's disappointing. Well, I guess I'll make some sort of use of this while we're up here. If you look over here, you're gonna see that there is a giant rock on the edge of this cliff and a treasure chest, for whatever reason. And a lot of bombs that are lined up here. That's our hint to do something with it. Oh, but the seagull can trigger it. Not sure if you saw that, but a treasure chest just fell to the ground. We'll be sure to grab that on our way out. Traditionally, you're supposed to use your arrows for that, not that I just did, but that's interesting. Anyways, okay, let's show her the Wind Waker. Hey, is that the Wind Waker? Wow. Link, will you conduct me? I wonder how I'll do. Maybe we should play a song for you that you should hear. What a mysterious song. It sounds so familiar. It's almost as if something I've forgotten is trying to be remembered. Oh, I feel... Just now, the sage spoke to me. She spoke so gently. There's something that I must do. Link. Thanks to you, I've been awakened to the knowledge that I'm a sage of the Earth Temple. There's actually something that I can do to help this world. It's incredible. I bet my teacher knew all about this. Link, please. You must take me to the Earth Temple. You must hurry and wake the power to repel evil that rests within the Master Sword. Let's go now. Quickly and quietly. Oh, Kamali. I just want him to remember me as a simple Islington. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. So here we are. We were with Medley on our boat. My goodness, I can speak. And that doesn't seem right over there. I totally knocked down that treasure. Okay, well, let's go see what it is now. Sorry, Medley, just kind of hang here with the King Red Lions if you don't mind. Yeah, sorry, that boat was not made for 2 people, but you can just sit on the side. It's totally safe. So, yeah, it's really sad. I know Kamali's gonna miss her, but hopefully she'll be back soon? I don't know. From the sounds of it, the old Earth Sage Larudo was constantly in there praying to keep the power of the Master Sword, so she might have to do the same thing, but I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves here. Let's shoot a bomb up here if I can. No, it's too far over. There you go, finally! And what'll fall? There you go, treasure chest, which contains the silver rupee. That one's actually pretty much, that's worth our time. See, that's the thing is, like, I feel like that should have been the orange rupee, and the silver one should have been the one that we got earlier by going all around the entire island. I don't know. That's just me. Which, by the way, this is a really pretty area over here that I'd like to admire. I don't think I've really ever admired it before. Just this little nice pool. Yeah, it's nice. So, yeah. Okay, without further ado, let's see what the King Red Lions has to say. I'm curious what he's gonna tell me. What does it matter? Link, don't tell me you've forgotten the temple's location. Okay, well, let's head on over there. I think the quickest way... Medley, you okay? You alright? Let's warp on over to Outset and then sail on over to Headstone, which I guess we can just rename as Earth Temple. So I want to talk about this for a second. So we now know that Medley is the descendant of the Zora, meaning that the Rito evolved from the Zora. And the explanation for that being is that the Zora, they lived in fresh water, and then, all of a sudden everything was flooded, salt water is everywhere, they can't live in the ocean, they had to evolve wings and live in the air. So that's the theory, or that's, like, I guess the explanation for it, since there is, like, an official Zelda timeline and everything. But what's interesting is, in Breath of the Wild, when all the timelines converge, is that the Zora and the Rito live in the same world. So it's curious how that happens. I don't know really what, I guess, if there is like an official explanation for it. I would imagine that perhaps there are Zora who currently live down in Hyrule. Because when Hyrule was drowned, well, when the world was flooded by the gods, and that barrier was put down there, I'm sure not everyone made it to the surface. Maybe there were people who stayed down there. So maybe there are Zora still down there in Hyrule right now as we speak, and that have been living there for generations. Who knows? Medley, listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. The temple ahead is the nest of an evil creature, the same creature that stole the life of your predecessor, the sage. It is a dark and frightening place. That is why, if you do nothing else, then at least do this. If Link comes near you and presses ZR to call you, then be silent and follow closely behind him. And if Link presses A, allow him to lift you, and if need be, fly and carry him through the air. And Link. If Medley gets stuck and cannot continue with the temple, use the Wind Waker to conduct the song that you learned in the Tower of the Gods. Do you understand? Link, protect Medley, and Medley, protect Link. The power to repel evil shall surely be returned to the Master Sword. Those are very specific and very interesting commands that the Keyboard Lions gave to us. Anyways, here we are. That's a weird camera angle. I didn't want that. There appear to be markings that indicate specific directions. Okay, well, yeah, no kidding. Alright, well, I guess we should perform that song here. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the fourth temple of the game, the Earth Temple. I don't know about you guys, but the first time I played the game, that was the last thing that I expected in that cutscene. Yeah. Anywho, we're gonna end things off here. Next time let's play The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. We are going to go through the fourth, or I guess technically the fifth temple, whatever you want to call it, of the game, the Earth Temple. Thank you to my patrons, William, Nintendo Black Crisis, Joseph from Joe Bro Show, Drew Haddad and Grant Spector, I'm Kimrani. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys back here next time. Goodbye, guys.